G'day guys, it's Stanley here from InSinct, and today we're going to run you through how to fit your CV protectors on your CFMoto UForce 600. So the first thing you want to do is give everything a good clean in here, and then you want to remove the two M6 bolts that hold this factory plastic cover on. So the next thing you want to do is you want to install the inner guard to the main CV protector. So to do that, you'll see there's a secondary piece that comes with them. You want to install that so this angled edge goes towards the front with this part here, and you want to put it on the top side like this with that fold going downwards. So I'll just bolt that up there with the two M20 M6 bolts here, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. Alright, so we now have our inner protector installed, so just want to reiterate, we want that fold running downwards like this, and we want to have this, see there's an angled side here and a straight side, or straighter side. You want to have the angled side facing towards the front. The front is the bit that has this fold here. So you can see from above, side and below how that should look. So now that you've got that installed, we can then install the whole thing to the A-arm. To install it to the A-arm, you want to face it this way. So we got the front facing towards the front of the UTV. And then you want to put your folded piece here towards the tyre. Now to get this up here, it's best to sit it in place and then just angle it up and then slide it in like this. And it'll sit up there. Then we're going to utilize the two factory mounting holes with the longer M6 bolts provided. And then we'll put the final two mounting bolts in. So now we have our four mounting bolts in. What we want to do is just maneuver it. You can see there's a little bit of movement just so that the CV protector is not touching on the frame anywhere. Usually just slight movements can just make it not touch the frame, just to prevent any rattling and stuff like that. And then we can go ahead and do the final tighten up on the bolts. Alright, so we've tightened up the bolts. Just a note, you want to push these, the ones with the bolts and nut in the slot, you just want to push them towards the outside as far as possible, just so you get the best hold on the guard. You don't need to go crazy tightening them, they're only an M6 bolt, and you're only holding up this aluminium protector, so you don't need to crank them too hard. It's simple as that. Now all you need to do is follow the same procedure for the opposite side, and you're all done. Both sides fitted now. So you got really good protection on your A-arm and also on your CV, which obviously the CV is a showstopper. If that one gets buggered out in the bush, you're gonna have a bad time. Thanks for watching, and any questions guys, just feel free to drop us an email or give us a call. Now let's run through the process for fitting the rear CV protectors. It's a pretty simple install process. All you need is Allen key set and a basic spanner set or socket set. All the fasteners are provided, so let's get into it. This should only take us sort of 10 to 15 minutes to get these fitted up. So first thing, if you've got a lot of dirt and mud in here, just give that a good wash, and then you can actually just unbolt the two mounting bolts for this plastic guard that comes from factory and take that off out of the way. Clear any debris that might be sitting in there, because you don't really want that stuff sitting up once your CV guard's in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take two of the mounting bolts and washers provided. You want to put the bolt heads towards the bottom of the CV protector. And what we're going to do is pick up on them two factory mounting captive threads that are in the A-arm there to start with. We'll put them two in, just not tight, just firmly to hold it in place, and then we can put the other mounting spots in as well. Just in terms of orientation, we want this hole here to come towards the back, and that's going to line up with that bolt on the shock there. To get it up into position, I like to just rest this side up against the tyre, and then you just lift the front side up like this, and then you can angle it up into position like that. Okay, now we can put the third and final mount in, and that's actually going to sit over in that back corner there where you see the slot and the hole. So this folded bracket will sit with the long edge. You see there's a shorter edge and a longer edge. The long edge will sit on top of the actual A-arm like this, and then we're going to put a bolt and nut in from the vertical face and also from the bottom of the CV guard as well. So let's go ahead and do that. To make life a bit easier for yourself, lift your tray up so you can get nice easy access to the front side here. So we've tightened up both the top and the bottom bolt there. And now our rear CV guard is all installed. Pop this CV down. So the seat's all sitting there nice and tight. And that's it, job done. Easy as that. We'll just pop the other side on and we're finished.